Welcome back to the Robert Stone Club channel. Russia just built a strict wall. They want to stop everyday people like us from losing cash on risky new tokens.
A giant concrete wall comes crashing down. On one side, wild, glowing new tokens. On the other, heavy, gold standard coins. Russia now limits retail traders to those trusted, heavy coins: Bitcoin, Ether, and USDT. They want to keep buyers away from the traps.
So, what hides right behind this sleek, dark vault door? The red neon question mark is glowing. How does a rug pull actually work? How exactly does this trap take money from everyday buyers?
Here is a glowing timeline of the trap. It springs in 5 fast steps. First, creators make a token. 2, they add liquidity. 3, they pump the hype. 4, they dump their coins. And 5, they run. You watch the money move from many small wallets into one massive vault. Then it vanishes into thin air.
Look at those huge stacks of digital cash burning to ash in the dark. The firm Chainalysis says these rug pull scams took over $2.8 billion in just 1 year. That is a massive threat.
The Squid Game token shows this trap perfectly. A bright green chart line rockets up from 1 cent to $2,800. It hangs there for a tenth second. Then a brutal red line smashes down to absolute zero in minutes. Buyers were trapped. Experts say the creators took $3.3 million. A wallet address flashes on screen, sucks up the coins, and turns into a blank 404 error page. They wiped the site and ran away. And it gets worse. Picture a massive golden coin cracking apart under its own heavy weight. That is one coin. This scheme tricked buyers and took about $4 billion globally. Please subscribe and hit like for more crypto investigations. Now, let's jump straight into how you spot the trap. 5 bright red flags plant themselves into the dark, rocky ground. 1, a secret team. 2, unlocked liquidity. 3, a few wallets hold most of the coins. 4, bad smart contract code. And 5, all hype with no real product. If you see these, run.
Watch out for a giant red slice eating up almost the whole chart. That is 90% of the supply in one giant wallet. If a blockchain explorer shows just 1 or 2 wallets own most of the coins, they can crash the market at will.
Green computer code scrolls fast, then suddenly flashes red. Sell blocked. Bad code in a smart contract gives creators the power to block you from selling. You are locked in the trade. On the left, a shiny but empty box. Retail buyers chase this hype. They buy big promises with no proof. On the right, heavy stacks of audit papers and code. Smart money reads the code. They wait for real audits. That is how they avoid the trap. A strong stone wall is built block by block, right under a Bitcoin logo. The core rule of this explainer is simple. Real value takes time to build. Never look for a quick lottery ticket. The daily market updates and the community are on Telegram. The link is in the description.